As the world's attention is fixated on Russia's relentless assault on Ukraine, another major player has been quietly engineering its way to prominence on the global stage. That player, none other than the People's Republic of China. China is playing a multi-dimensional game in this conflict, walking the tightrope of neutrality while extending substantial aid to Russia. It is a calculated move aimed at fortifying its strategic, economic, and ideological interests. In today's episode, we will delve deep into the multifaceted ways in which China is profiting from the shadows of this brutal war. To understand China's stance, one must look beyond its official rhetoric and examine its actions and the calculated silence surrounding them. Despite officially espousing a neutral stance and calling for peace, China has taken steps that have sent shockwaves across the global community. China's first act of support came in the form of military aid, initially in the form of non-lethal supplies. These included advanced civilian drones that were covertly repurposed for military use. These drones provided Russia with an edge on the battlefield, giving them an advantage in surveillance and reconnaissance. But it was China's subsequent moves that truly solidified its position as an accomplice to Russia's war efforts. China's state-owned defense contractor, China North Industries Group, announced that it had signed a contract with a Russian subsidiary for the supply of advanced unmanned aerial vehicles. The timing couldn't have been more conspicuous, as the announcement came just days after President Xi Jinping's meeting with Putin, underscoring the pivotal role China plays in sustaining Russia's war machine. While the specifics of the deal remain shrouded in secrecy, reports indicate that the UAV supplied by China are likely equipped with advanced sensors capable of providing real-time intelligence on Ukrainian troop movements and defensive positions. This capability significantly enhances Russia's offensive potential. It's enabling them to formulate more effective attack strategies and potentially leading to increased casualties among Ukrainian forces. China's provision of military aid goes beyond supplying advanced drones. Reports have surfaced indicating that China is also providing Russia with crucial munitions for its arsenal of fighter jets. Specifically, China is supplying Russia with Place 9 air-to-air missiles. These missiles are designed to engage and destroy enemy fighter jets and other airborne assets. The implications of such a development are profound. By providing Russia with these advanced munitions, China is essentially empowering Russia to enhance its air superiority over Ukrainian airspace. This directly impacts the balance of power on the battlefield, enabling Russia to potentially inflict heavy losses on Ukrainian air assets and further weakening Ukraine's ability to defend its airspace. Furthermore, the transfer of these advanced weapon systems highlights the extent to which China is willing to go to support Russia's war effort. It challenges the notion that China's initial aid was limited to non-lethal assistance and underscores China's complicit role in the ongoing conflict. But China's strategic support transcends the realm of direct military aid. It also extends to diplomatic support, both on the global stage and within the influential BRICS alliance. On the global stage, China has consistently shielded Russia from meaningful international condemnation. At the United Nations, China has aligned itself with Russia, blocking resolutions that could have pressured Russia to cease hostilities. This tacit support has emboldened Russia, allowing it to continue its aggression with fewer international repercussions. Within the BRICS alliance, which includes Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, China has played a pivotal role in rallying support for Russia. During the recent BRICS summit held in Johannesburg, South Africa, China advocated for greater cooperation among BRICS members. While refraining from explicitly endorsing Russia's actions, President Xi Jinping called for upholding the purposes and principles of the United Nations Charter, a thinly veiled reference to respecting national sovereignty and territorial integrity. However, his call for cooperation among BRICS members sends a clear signal of China's solidarity with Russia, particularly when seen in the context of growing calls within BRICS for a ceasefire and a peaceful resolution to the conflict. By aligning itself with Russia and advocating for cooperation within BRICS, China is effectively insulating Russia from international pressure. This not only bolsters Russia's position, but also reinforces China's own geopolitical interests, primarily by driving a wedge between the global South and the West. Moreover, China has capitalized on the shifting dynamics in the Asia-Pacific region brought about by the war in Ukraine. As the US and its allies divert their resources and attention to the conflict, China has been actively pursuing its strategic objectives in the region. One notable example is its escalating tensions in the South China Sea. Despite numerous diplomatic protests and international legal challenges, China has been asserting its claims in the region, building artificial islands and deploying military assets. The situation has been exacerbated by the presence of U.S. naval forces in the South China Sea, which China views as a challenge to its sovereignty. Recently, China conducted live-fire military drills in the region, simulating combat operations and underscoring its willingness to use force to protect what it perceives as its sovereign territory. This assertive stance reflects China's confidence in its military capabilities and its determination to secure its perceived territorial rights. Another area where China has been making significant moves is in the realm of diplomacy. China has been actively engaging with Pacific Island nations, signing security and economic agreements that enhance its influence in the region. For instance, China has secured a security pact with 10 Pacific nations, granting it access to military bases and the potential to deploy troops in the region. This development has raised concerns among Western powers who see it as an attempt by China to encircle Taiwan and undermine U.S. interests in the Pacific. Furthermore, China's economic influence in the region is growing. It's invested heavily in infrastructure projects through its Belt and Road Initiative, providing loans and building transportation networks that serve both regional development and Chinese interests. This economic engagement has given China leverage over Pacific nations, allowing it to shape their policies and foster closer ties. In essence, China's strategy has been to capitalize on the distraction caused by the war in Ukraine, pushing forward its own agendas in the Asia-Pacific region. It has used this opportunity to enhance its military capabilities, expand its diplomatic influence, and secure economic interests, all while positioning itself as a neutral party in the conflict. However, despite China's efforts to present itself as a neutral mediator, its actions have been widely seen as hypocritical and self-serving. Its vocal support for Russia's sovereignty, while turning a blind eye to Russia's aggression, has undermined its credibility. Moreover, its failure to condemn Russia's attacks on civilians and its continued military cooperation with Russia have raised questions about its commitment to peace. Nonetheless, China's strategy has yielded tangible results. It has successfully expanded its influence in the Asia-Pacific region, secured economic benefits, and bolstered its position as a global power. Whether this strategy will evolve remains to be seen. But one thing is certain, China's role in the war in Ukraine has been far from passive. It has been an active participant, supporting Russia in various ways and shaping the trajectory of the conflict to its advantage. As the war in Ukraine drags on, China's actions will continue to be scrutinized as it navigates the complex web of global politics. Balancing its desire for peace with its strategic and economic interests. So there you have it, a glimpse into the intricate maneuvers of the dragon as it carves out its strategic gains amidst the ruins of a war. It is a sobering reminder of the lengths to which nations will go to secure their interests, even in the darkest of times. What do you think about this? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments section below. Your insights are valuable and contribute to a better understanding of these complex global dynamics. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.